right, learning check explained. So number one, we are asking you to take 135 degrees and make that a radian. So to turn 135 into a radian, we are going to multiply it by pi over 180. So when I look at 135 and 180, the number that jumps to my head is 15. So when I take the 15 out, I know that that's going to give me 9 and 12. But when I look at 9 and 12, I'm going to say, wait a second, I can do something even smaller. So I can take yet another 3 out, which is fine. So even if you don't get to the answer right away, it's okay if you break down your fraction in stages. So I can take 3 out of both, so it's going to give me 4. So I have 3 pi over 4. Okay. Next up, I'm actually going to make you go backwards. This time I'm going to give you a radian. So our radian is 5 pi over 6, and I want you to make that into a degree. So when we take the 5 pi over 6 and we make a degree, we're going to reciprocate that pi over 80 fraction and make it 1 over 80 pi. Here's how I remember it, is when I need radians, I know that pi is going to end up in the numerator. When I have degrees, I know that the pi's need to cancel. That's how I initially will always keep straight where pi goes and where 180 goes. So now my pi's cancel, and I'm going to consider 180 and 6, and I'm going to say, hey, I know that 6 can go into 180, and in fact, it goes in, and 30 is left over. So then when I just multiply straight across, that's going to give me 150 degrees, okay? Again, there are multiple ways that you can simplify and break down these fractions. Find one that works for you, that makes sense for you. If you're worried that it is luck and not mathematic, then just ask. Okay, next up, another problem. This time you have 317.15 degrees, and I want you to turn that one into degrees, minutes, seconds. So for this one, we are going to leave the number in front of the decimal alone. Then we take the number behind the decimal, which is 0.15, and multiply that by 60. Okay? When I do this, that is going to give me 9. So then that's going to be my minutes. So I just added on to the 317. So I'm going to have 317 degrees, 9 minutes. Shifting to the last one. This time we're going to have 217 degrees, 45 minutes. So I want that one to go into just degrees. Okay, so again, we are going to leave the unit of degree alone, but this time instead of multiplying by 60, we are going to divide by 60 because I need that to turn into a decimal. When I turn this one into a decimal, it gives me 0.75, and I just tack that on to my degree unit. 217.75 degrees.